Hello everyone, it's Dr. Gaynor here. I'm going to show you today how to find and use the databases on the Glenville State College Library homepage. So first you need to make sure you're at glenville.edu, and I sometimes forget what I'm doing and I type it in and I'm just not sure, so it's okay. But if you float around down here and you bump up academics, you'll see library. You can put Glenville State College Library. You can search it multiple ways. It's the Robert F. Kidd Library. Anyway, it should come up and look like this. There should be a statue of the pioneer, some flowers, Robert F. Kidd Library. That's how you know you're where you want to go. So then you're going to go over here and look at databases for research. And you're going to see various different ones pop up. There's an Encyclopedia Britannica online, all kinds of stuff going on here. I'm just going to go in to EBSCOhost because that's kind of a basic one. And it's going whatever one you click on, it's probably going to bring you up to this page. And you have to log in order to use your account. My numbers right here, which says all students, dual enrollment, try this first. For whatever reason, it does not like me to do anything. So here's my trick. You're just going to type in RLFKL for Robert F. Kidd Library. And you're not going to put in anything in the password and click authenticate, and it's going to take you in. So then you're going to be able to find different things in here, all kinds of stuff going on. You can scroll down. This is just in one of those, okay? So I'm going to go up here on EBSCOhost and just click that one. Don't click the circle, won't take you anywhere. You can do all kinds of things here. I'm just going to hit select all, whatever. I don't care. Actually, I don't need the business thing. We're going to leave Eric search. I don't need Medline. I don't need, some of these I don't need. I guess that was silly of me. I'll leave primary search on. I'll leave that encyclopedia on. I'm not looking for health things, right? So I'm looking for biographies. So we got to get rid of some of this. We'll get rid of that right now. We're going to leave that on. We're going to leave this on. Don't need the science one. Don't need that. All right, that looks pretty good. We're going to go in here. We're going to hit continue. And then I'm going to look up Catherine and Porter, and you can see that it's autofilling, and that's who I want to see. And it's already searching. So the cool thing is, you get 1,000 and you're just like, no, that's too many. Go over here and you can slide down and it's going to say show more source types, biographies. Yes, that's what I want. And we're going to hit update. Now we could find out more stuff about the author if we read those other things, but we might not want to spend that much time. So if we see this, this is the obituary for her. It's got a PDF. I can click on it and read it. Catherine the Great, here's an HTML full text, so I could get more information there. Again, this one I'm going to be able to read it all. Same here. That's a bio. Here's another one, a biography database. That might be cool. Let's just click on it just to see what happens. So these are all things that have been verified by other scholars. And so this one's a little short. I could listen to it if I wanted. It just has a few lines about her. The cool thing about using the databases is if you want to cite them, you click here, and then you just have to find the right kind. And we want MLA because we're in a literature class. So we would pick this and we could just copy paste it if we wanted to. We could export it, but I'm not using any software. I would just copy paste this for myself. So that is how you can find some excellent resources for your author slideshow presentation. Thanks. See you next time.